Virgo, how are you? So this is your solstice reading for June, well, the end of June, so for the summer, okay? Summer months for the northern hemisphere, winter months for the southern hemisphere. And I don't know why I have such a hard time saying that. It's like, bleh. So anyways, so what I've done is, so when pulling out for 3, I thought that I'd do something, I like to try to change it up and do different readings for different things. So this one's a little bit more structured than what you're probably used to from me, which is fine. I like sort of doing this as well. So I love my freestyle way of reading, but certain cards really work with certain ways. So I am using the Sacred Circle deck right now. So let's get into it, shall we? So the top row is where you're out of balance. The middle row is how to bring it into balance. And the bottom row is what will result of it. So what will come of it should you choose to progress through these specific energies. So in the top, okay, you have, so where your challenges are, okay, your challenge is the Hermit. Your challenge is going within. Your challenge is to, so here it's the Shaman. So your challenge is to find the magic in yourself. It's finding all of the goodness inside yourself. Okay. Your challenge is perhaps, it's not that it's being alone. Your challenge is being alone appropriately. So through all of this, what we've been through with the pandemic and everything, I know we're so sick of hearing that, right? But I find that there are people who actually embraced the alone time and did things to really help heal themselves and take advantage of the time, right? Because we're always like, oh, if only I had another week. Oh, if only I had another whatever, right? But then there's people just sat and did nothing. Now, you might have done both. Like, you can't spend an entire, year sitting deeply, or else that's not healthy either. But there are some people that, like, absolutely did nothing, right? Like zero. All, they probably went on social media and became trolls or something, right? Because they're so unhappy. So and I'm not calling you out, Virgo, but what I'm saying is that you're being called to really do some deep work, right? Like some soul searching, introspection, right? Find your inner guidance, and who knows, this reading could be your start to that, right? So you have your 3 of Cups in the reverse. So something has sort of blocked you. Now, if this is a relationship, it could definitely mean that there was some sort of an affair that happened. It could mean, is this somebody has taken your happiness and dumped it upside down. So 3s are about growth and expansion and birth, and a 3 in reverse takes all of that and takes it upside down. So something's going on, because now we have the 2 of Swords, which is opposition. So you're actually, it's sort of, you're not making a decision, right? You sort of have, you have choices, but you're very blocked emotionally because of this. So this is what this is. So this is where you're at a balance, right? And so, I feel a lot of suffering, quite a bit. So let's go ahead and move into the next row, okay? So we have the Queen of Discs, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So how to bring this into balance, okay? You need to become secure, right? You need to become like your own mother. I just heard that you need to mother your inner child. So you need to, like they said, right, this is where you're out of balance, is with the shaman. You need to, start to express yourself, but to yourself, right? And you need to express yourself in a positive way. You have the Six of Swords in reverse. And it's like you're not, so it's about not moving on. You are not going to be able to move on from this situation until you deal with this, okay? You're going to keep getting held back until you do this. That's what the Six of Swords in reverse is telling you. And then you have your Knight of Swords in reverse. So it's if you don't hone into this, your mind is going to be everywhere, right? And again, this goes back to the shaman. You're just not going to get past this. You're not going to be able to get over it. You're just going to carry this, whatever this Three of Cups in reverse situation is, and you're just going to keep fighting. Okay, I don't even know if the person that did this is still in your life, or people that did this, but you're just going to keep fighting with it. So you need to really find your stability, and you need to, sorry, it's getting warm here now, so we have little fruit flies everywhere, so if you see a little bug flying around, sorry guys, but yeah, you need to get into your Queen of Pentacles. You need to play, this is, Virgo, you are Earth, okay? This is you. You need to find your grounding, okay? In your sign, you need to go take your shoes off and put your feet in the grass, okay? You need to put your feet on the ground, right? If you have a garden, do some gardening, okay? Like, you need to go and really become the complete essence of who you are, okay? You need to be practical, okay? Because what's going on here isn't practical. It's like you've been taken out of your element. Like this has really thrown you through a loop, okay? Now, what you are going to create should you get into this mode, okay? So here it's abandonment. I feel though that this Eight of Cups, this abandonment is you abandoning the situation. You're going to finally be getting on with it, okay? It's not, you're going to be overcoming, perhaps you have some sort of abandonment issue with this, right? If somebody left you really fast, it does, it strikes you, and that's what's going to happen. It just happens in our brains, right? We can't help that. It's the trauma that happens with whatever this Three of Cups in reverse is. But look at, you're going to gain, okay? So you're going to be moving, excuse me, you're going to be moving into a place where you're self-sufficient again, right? This is your Nine of Pentacles, okay? You're going to be drawing a conclusion to it. Nines are about conclusions, but you're going to be moving on from it, right? And then, so here you have the underworld, okay? Temperance. So you're going to be creating balance, okay? You're finally going to have balance in your life. Purpose. You're going to find your meaning. Maybe you'll find a new meaning, right? So maybe through going and getting some introspection, you will create something that will take you somewhere that maybe you didn't even realize that you ever wanted to go, okay? So this is a really, it's tough, guys. Whatever this Three of Cups is, I'm not going to downplay it. This is a hard card. Now, I'm not getting, like, any horrible feelings. I'm actually feeling kind of numb from this. So I think that it's something in that really sort of caught you off guard. Can we have any, is there any other things? Yeah, so the thing that came up here is stuck in the past. Okay, you got your Six of Cups, but it came out in reverse. So really, really, you got to get out of being stuck in the past, okay? Oh, we got two cards here. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups in reverse. So two eights, okay? So this is a power, strength, and success, okay? Having these two eights here, and you have your Eight of Cups here already. So these came out right here, okay? You need to move on. This is a warning that you may not be moving on from the situation, okay? You need to move on, okay? So it's sort of, you might not want to, but you have to. You feel like, and I'll show you this card, you feel like you're leaving your cups behind, okay? But I guarantee you're not. Okay, you feel like you're walking away from them, but you're not. Oh, this little fruit fly is driving me crazy. And then you have your Eight of Swords. Okay, and make sure that you don't become a victim. This situation, like, it's okay to go inside. I think we all do it when we go through something traumatic. What did I do? Why did I deserve this? You know, what's going on? The difference is do you stay in that energy, which is very, sort of, it can become toxic very quickly, or do you take the steps to move away from it and say, okay, you know what? That wasn't for me, as much as it hurts, and as much as, you know, I may have wanted it to happen, and I can't, I don't want to make up my mind. I don't want to choose to walk away, right? I don't want to choose to walk away. But I am going to, because I am a freaking queen, okay? This goes for my guys too, okay? Feminine energy is not a bad energy, okay? Masculine energy is not a bad energy. This is you about nourishing yourself, okay? It's about you taking steps to find your expression, right? You need to get yourself back into where you should be, okay? So let's pick an advice card for you guys. Overall advice. Pride. That's a really strange card to come out. I wonder if this has damaged your pride. And pride isn't a horrible thing, okay? So every aspect, even ego, has good and bad things. Let's see what this has to say. Strange card to come out, but sometimes it makes sense. Okay, ready guys? So this is a long one. Hang in there, okay? I'm going to try my best to read it. All the writing in these are so tiny. So pride. So, and it's funny, I just gave the example of ego. Ego, overinflated sense of self-importance. Condescension, and disdain. When healthy, can denote deserved self-satisfaction for a job well done or a situation well handled. We are all parts of the same whole, and it is not necessary to have contempt for the world in order to feel a sense of self-worth. That comes from within, not from without. Negative aspects include entitlement and superiority, zealousy, guarding ideas and possessions, not giving of oneself, stingy with affection and time, craving attention, worship, feeling it is one's due, withdrawing in disgust and self-pity when not given. Positive aspects of pride include healthy self-gratification, self-confidence, and honor. So I think what this is telling you is when you move on, right, what kind of queen are you going to become? Okay, so watch that you don't become the negative aspects of it. Yes, we do need to sort of, to get out of these situations, we do need to sort of inflate ourselves so that we can get out. But then we also need to humble ourselves back down and ground ourselves once we're done. Okay, Virgo, that is your reading for the next 3 months. Please do like, I love the love, and I will see you in another reading. Thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful summer.